This week in Arizona, a group of teachers demonstrated at the state capitol with demands for the governor and state lawmakers. Among them, a 20% raise for teachers. This on the heels of the legislature extending a $500 million funding stream every year through 2041. It comes by way of a sales tax known as Prop 301. Governor Ducey signed off on the legislation early this week to extend the tax, which was set to expire in 2021. In 2000, voters approved the sales tax. It's 0.6 of a cent on every dollar spent. It would have been up for a vote on renewing it in 2020. At least one educator in Arizona thinks the legislature could do more to boost teacher pay. She used her own salary as an example of the issue, and her post went viral on Facebook. We visited Elizabeth Millich's classroom in Phoenix to get her story.
It's a biographical poem. Who can tell me what that word biographical means?
For teaching second grade at Whispering Wind Academy, Elizabeth Millich earns $35,000 a year.
And you are going to write a biographical poem about you.
A district letter recently informed her about a 0.4% raise, or $131 extra a year, for completing professional development courses. The letter arrived the same day she paid out of pocket to resupply her class with Scotch tape.
And so it was just kind of this perfect storm of like, this is why I'm red for ed. This is why teachers should be paid more and respected, because not only are we buying our own supplies, but our salary is laughable and our raises are laughable. And so I just not even thinking, just sort of snapped a picture of it and put it on Facebook, not thinking that it would have the effect that it has had.
The post included an image of her pay and said without her husband's income, Millich couldn't afford to teach in Arizona. After deductions, she earns about $640 every 2 weeks. The pay stub went viral with hundreds of shares and comments, and it made headlines nationwide.
I honestly could never have anticipated that it would have that type of response. But again, I think it really put a picture to the fact that teachers are underpaid.
Her message garnered plenty of praise and then criticism. So much so, this teacher of nearly 10 years deleted the post.
The best comment is, you knew what you were getting into when you went into this career, so you shouldn't be complaining. And I'm just thinking, that's crazy though, because yes, we don't go into teaching for the money. Absolutely we don't. However, we should still be able to live. We should still be able to have a livable wage.
On the heels of a successful teacher strike in West Virginia, teachers in Arizona have rallied around the Red for Ed campaign for better pay. Millich says she hopes they can avoid a strike.
I hope that our state doesn't take that long to realize that a change needs to happen. It would be so sad to me if teachers had to vacate classrooms to be heard.
This bill does avert a crisis. It eliminates the cliff.
Millich says she's grateful lawmakers extended Prop 301, but is concerned that it only maintains existing funds and doesn't pump new dollars into schools. And she disputes a report from the Arizona Auditor General that the average salary for teachers rose more than 4% in a year, from $46,000 to $48,000.
That is not a true statement. In terms of, I do not know any teachers that have received a 4.4% raise.
While school boards determine teacher salaries, Millich is quick to defend her district, the Paradise Valley Unified School District.
I feel very fortunate. I work for one of the best districts in Phoenix. And I think that's the thing also, you know, it's not a district issue. It is a state issue that funding is not being allocated in the right way and then given to the districts to distribute to teachers. I like eating chocolate and warm bubble baths. Is that true? Yeah, that's gonna be a true story for me. If it means raising taxes, if it means legalizing marijuana and taxing it and allocating 80% of that money into education, whatever needs to be done, I am just hopeful that there's a solution. I'm not in politics, so I don't know what the solution is, but I know that 49 other states pay more for their teachers, so what are they doing that's different than this state?